This is a demonstration of KWrite, an open architecture multimedia document system. The application demonstrated shows the use of active documents in knowledge acquisition, representation and inference, with the document itself being the problem-solving tool or expert system.
The objective of KWrite is to allow very high-quality multimedia documents to be produced, which can be issued in printed form for conventional reading, and also put out as active documents on the network and CD-ROM, allowing direct user interaction with the embedded data structures. The notion of a multimedia document component is extended in KWrite to include not only text and diagrams, pictures, movies and sound, but also data structures supporting knowledge structures in concept maps and semantic nets, and animation and simulation. These components are combined through typography, text layout, page layout, and hypertext and hypermedia links and indexing to produce the final multimedia active document.
This is a demonstration of knowledge elicitation for KWrite documents using KSS0, our repgrid tool. The problem is one of room allocation. A knowledge engineer is developing a knowledge base from examples of a domain expert actually allocating rooms. The knowledge engineer has entered a list of people who have been allocated rooms and has begun to develop relevant constructs distinguishing them. The system feeds back the information that there is a close match between the characteristics of two people and asks whether they can be distinguished. The user may reduce the match by re-rating people or may decide to enter another construct. KSS0 creates a new skeleton construct with the two people rated at opposite ends and asks the user to name each end. The user types in non-smoking for one end and smoking for the other. The user then rates the remaining people in terms of this construct by dragging their names to one end or the other. At any time during the elicitation, the user may ask KSS0 to analyze the knowledge base so far created. For example, the focus cluster analysis shows which constructs are similar in terms of the way people are distinguished and which people are similar in terms of the distinctions made. Induction may also be run to create rules for inferring the position on one construct from logical combinations of the positions on others. The constructs elicited and the rules based on them may be converted into a variety of knowledge representation formats and exported for loading into a knowledge base used to solve the room allocation problem.
The exported knowledge structures may be loaded into KDraw, a graphic editor for KL1 knowledge bases. The knowledge engineer may edit them freely. All the interaction is done graphically through the visual language, and the resultant semantic network may itself be compiled into a KL1 knowledge structure. This is a paper written in KWrite that incorporates these knowledge structures. The printed version appeared as camera-ready copy in the British Computer Society's Expert System Conference Proceedings, published by Cambridge University Press in December '92. Picture panes in the document may be dragged to the required position and the text wraps itself around the new position. The picture pane is open architecture and available for drawing to other applications such as this QuickTime movie player.
It feels just like it sounds.
Making picture panes available to other applications is one way in which KWrite provides open architecture functionality for multimedia applications. For example, this pict is displayed through a simple picture drawing application. Animation and simulation applications may interact with the user from within the document through such panes. For example, these pictures are knowledge structures which KDraw is drawing in panes within the document instead of separate windows. Mouse actions within the panes are reported to KDraw, and the knowledge structures may be edited. The KDraw editing controls pop up as a floating dialog when a node in the knowledge structure is double-clicked for editing. Thus the user has full KDraw editing capabilities from within KWrite. Messages may also be sent from the active pictures back to the original applications. For example, KDraw provides the capability to annotate its structures through pop-up menus that send messages to other applications such as HyperCard. This annotation is also available automatically from within KWrite. Knowledge structures in KWrite documents may also be interrogated by external applications. For example, this HyperCard stack is being used to solve a room allocation problem by interrogating the KWrite documents we've just examined using System 7 inter-application communication protocols. When the user clicked on Solve, the HyperCard stack sent a message to KWrite to load the embedded knowledge structures into KRS, a KL1 knowledge representation server, run inference, and then query that server for advice. The result of the query is that Thomas D, the group head, should be allocated either room 119 or 117, both central large rooms satisfying the rules expressed in the knowledge structures. The user selects 117 and clicks on Allocate. Since the state of the knowledge base is changed by the allocation, the next advice is different: to allocate one of the secretaries, Monica or Ulrika, to room 119, a large office near the group head, again as specified by the rules. The allocation, inference, and advice sequence continues under user control until the problem has been solved. Thus the knowledge base in KWrite, represented in the KDraw diagrams, may be interrogated and used to drive an expert system. If the diagrams within the document are changed, the recommendations made by the system will also change. Thus the open architecture capabilities of KWrite may be used not only to support conventional multimedia, such as pictures and sound, but also more abstract multimedia, such as visual languages for knowledge structures. In this example, the document system has become a knowledge engineering tool, and the document itself is the knowledge base of an expert system.